what I'm saying? Welcome to the Don't Argue With Me podcast, man. I got a special guest in the building, man. I got my man. I call you the young man, myth, and the legend, man. You know what I'm saying? Futurely speaking. I got my man Riz, man. What's up with you, man? What's good with you?
Not much, man.
Like, nah, man, how life treating you, bro?
Man, life been good. Life been good.
Okay, so you're one of the local, upcoming rappers in the town. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell the people how I got a chance to meet you. It was crazy. We were at I think it was like a Merc drop, right? On at Nambi Labs, I think.
It was Shots.
Shots, right. Yeah. Shots the one that connected it. And it's crazy, because when we speak on Shots really the one that influenced me to get I never forget that night. He's like, man, you know what I'm saying, come to my show, get a camera. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm not a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want to be. Mm-hmm. But I damn near want some of this industry money. So he said, man, just go get a camera. You know what I'm saying? Went and spent my last $300 on that bogus ass camera that don't video record, don't nothing. But I was really, catching. I think I got a little bit of you. I got a lot of footage of you. D Rose. I forget her name too. But anyway, I had a chance to interact with a lot of people, and like you struck me as different because as I'm walking through the crowd, I'm like, yo, it's your stage presence before I even hear anything, because some people stage fright, you know what I'm saying, like me, you know what I'm saying, I could never be like a person that, you know what I'm saying, like get in front of people, and then I get to stuttering in my words. Even being on front of camera, I gotta catch myself and be like, hold on. Camera not there. This is a regular situation. We're having a regular conversation. But not to digress, like you get on stage, I'm like, yo, this dude got a lot of stage presence, and you got a lot of drip with you. You all in the crowd, and then like people, like feed off of that energy. And it's like, okay, now I'm gonna go listen to what he's saying, So tell us, bro, like what really like made you start, rapping?
Man, I've been rapping since like I was 9, maybe even younger. I was always just writing bars, but never could get my words to stick. Like they would be scrambling around, so I had flow but couldn't really get my words in the right way. So but then my dad had me in the lab a little bit, but once my man Norm passed away,
rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Norm. Once Norm passed away, I was in the car with the homies. I'm like, man, I'm about to drop a song. They're like, word? I'm like, yeah, because my freshman year I had so this is 2014. 2015 when Norm passed away. So my freshman year was like 2010. I had dropped a song with Brother Tom Sos.
Okay, he just dropped a joint with Benny I was listening to. You know what I'm saying? I got my ear too.
He wasn't going by Brother Tom Sos then. So he was going by like Oso or something like that.
Snap. So okay, because like he give me like a Rod Wave type vibe. You know what I'm saying?
He dope as hell. He dope.
Nah, fire, absolutely.
He from Cheektowaga. He from like the area I basically grew up in and shit. So me and him hopped on the track. Okay. So that was my freshman year when I like put out a song, but really wasn't like a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to rap because I always knew I could rap. Yeah. But I was focused on sports. But back to the story. So 2015, I'm in the car with the homies. I'm like, man, I'm about to drop a song.
Okay.
I'm like, man, I hit up Brother Tom Sos. Know what I mean? Again, so like shit.
What was the name? What was the name of the song?
The first song I did with Brother Tom Sos with my freshman year, we did that off the Big Sean I Do It beat.
Ooh, Big Sean. Okay.
So, we did it off that joint. But the second time, we did ASAP Rocky Freeze. It's like this crazy like beat. We did that shit and we ripped it. That was like my first song, like as me, like I'm about to be a rapper. Yeah. So once I did that and people were like gravitating to it, like Twitter was going crazy over it. I'm like, shit.
Man, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm good. Man, I'm already red, so like, I'm just gonna put all me into my music, and then that's what like got me started with that shit for real.
So that was really like, you know what I'm saying, the passing, of a good friend is really what say, yo, like because I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? When you're going through a loss of somebody, you don't know how to kind of you don't know how to cope. It's something hard coping and grieving. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when my mom died. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know if I wanted. I'm like, damn. I just said fuck it. The next day I just went and got tattoos. You know what I'm saying? That was how I thought to grieve with it. But I'm not happy of his physical demise because he's always here with us in spirit. Yeah. But I believe the universe aligns to let things happen for a certain reason.
That's I had to learn that. Okay. I learned that when my stepdad passed away.
Okay, so like you know, like coming up, who are some of like the influencers? Who are some of the rappers you listen? I know, let's go on, but like let's so let's try to keep it.
I'll give you a good 5.
All right,
I'll give you 5 from like different eras. You know what I mean? My top 5. So like, so from like then they're like the 80s, 90s. Because I've been listening to music forever. Okay. So like, I was really like, my grandfather used to rap me Curtis Blow. So like shit like that.
That was stuck in. Oh man, come on.
That was like shit like that was stuck in my head. So he was a big influence. I mean, then growing up, hearing like Wu-Tang and shit like that, I always like, because my name is Raekwon, so I just gravitated to Raekwon like instantly. So like once I heard his name was Raekwon, I'm like, this is why I'm here and why I'm like, my name is like, I gotta listen to him. So him. Then I go like, for new niggas is like J. Cole. Like he played a big part in everything that I went through. Like in high school, I turned him on. He got me through a lot of shit. So like that made me like, as a rapper, want to touch into like my other side with people. Like I gotta tap in. And then I'll say Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Like Lil Wayne made
Wayne had us all.
Lil Wayne made me want to be a rapper. Like he made.
Lil Wayne had us all.
I remember he had this one joint he had, because my family from Louisiana, so we was getting mixtapes. My dad getting mixtapes. They flooding.
Yeah.
He got mad mixtapes, and he had this one bar. He said, I don't spit, I vomit. And my cousin Cricket, he in the front seat, and I just do an ad-lib. I'm like, ugh.
You know what I'm saying?
And he like, you only 7, 8. What you know about an ad-lib? And then after that, I'm like, all right. I'm really gonna do that shit. I'm gonna try to rap. But the last one, I say like Lil Uzi or somebody like that. Future, like Young Thug, like that. This generation of music now can, all them boys, cause like they push that door open for people that just like, if you don't want to really rap bars and you want to be yourself and you want to create.
I was just gonna say that, you know, because when I listened to the John Effect, I was like, you know, your sound. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you had a different sound. Most people come in rapping like somebody. That's another thing that took me. I said, yo, Red's got a different sound, which is creative, because you know that's the road Griselda took. Remember when they first started rapping? I know I was one of them. You know, Benny will tell you, I was one of his biggest haters when I was like 20, 21. Like, you ain't gonna go from Buffalo. You'll say just you know what I'm saying, like, nah, but I'm happy to see it now, because you know what it's doing for the town. And you know, but when I heard you, when I listened to the John Effect, you gave me those, you know, it was real. The feeling was nostalgic, because you gave me those cabin fever vibes of Wiz Khalifa's. I'm like, yo, and I, you know, like, you know, I don't want to put your business out, but I say, yo, you smoking a little weed, you know what I'm saying? It seems like you always, you know, on a plane when you rap, you sound real comfortable. Everything is in autopilot. And then one of my favorite joint on the John Effect was the Lex Luger joint, where you say, yo, I clutch my Ruger, got me out here flexing like I'm Lex Luger. I'm like, oh. You said, for me, that bar took me, and then that's what, you know, because I like hearing stuff like that. You know, sometimes I really don't like, not saying, you know, Jay said in a verse, I dumbed it down, what is it? I won't dumb down for $1. I forget how the verse goes, verbatim. But I feel like sometimes, man, I don't be, you know, we like Lil Wayne, but we love Lil Wayne because his ad-libs were simple and easily to, you know, dissect. Now, say if you go listen to a Nas or somebody, you can listen to that song 20 times, you know what I'm saying, before, and then hear something different or something new that you never heard before. That's a fact. I mean, I ain't got time for that. Eminem is the worst with that, too. You got to go back and listen to this, man, because you don't know what went over your head. You kept everything in front of us on the John Effect. And, like, my next question was, what influenced that project? Because I could tell that project had, you know, had some emotion behind it too. Yeah, so rest in peace, my stepdad. Okay. You know what I mean? So my stepdad passed away, and when he passed away, like this is a crazy story, because I went to, you know, the God Don't Make Mistakes album just dropped. Yeah, Conway, Yeah, so Jay Skeez, he put me up, like, yo, bro, pull up to the studio. So I'm in there with Conway, all these boys. It's basically a session, so where they listening to all this music. I heard all the God Don't Make Mistakes album before it even dropped, like a year and a half ago. So my stepdad been gone about a year and a half ago. Right. So we go to the joint. So I didn't get COVID from the shit. You feel me? Fuck it. Like, I didn't get COVID from the shit. So my stepdad ended up getting COVID. So when he get COVID, like, man, shit, he was good though. Like, his quarantine everything was good, but like his last couple of days, he ended up passing away from COVID. So it's like, it was weird, because when I went to the shit, he had asked me, like, straight up, like, so
I'm like, yo, it's in front of Conway. I'm sitting there chilling with these boys. Like, I'm in this room. Like,
I'm
shit,
in these rooms now that I need to be in. You know what I'm saying?
Anything can happen now.
Right.
Like, that's how I'm feeling. So I'm like, yo. He like, so what's next? And he asked me that probably like January 14th, January 12th.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I mean, you know, it take 2 weeks to quarantine. So I'm in quarantine, he in quarantine upstairs. So we didn't see each other for like 2 weeks, but we was FaceTiming, stuff like that. So the night I'm on my last day of quarantine, I'm on Instagram. I was watching Mad Dragon Ball. Not Dragon Ball Z, I'm watching Dragon Ball, like the first Dragon Ball. And me and Dragon Ball got a connection because Dragon Ball came out February 26, 1985. My birthday is February 26, 1995. So me and Dragon Ball got this
connected. It's a weird ass connection.
So, and I put all these pictures up of me as a kid and Dragon Ball like in a photo dump, and I'm like, I'm about to drop music. I'm about to drop music. And my stepdad ended up passing away 2 hours after I put that post up. So now I'm like,
yo, this is really destined for you at this point. Yeah. You told me, not to go back. You told me, Norm. Now you telling me your stepdad.
Yeah.
So I think the universe is like saying, yo, you really in, like you said, not everybody, let me tell you something, not everybody can be in those rooms, if that makes any sense. And, I think that, that I'm encouraging you. Hell yeah, man, go strong because, it's a reason why, your big skis is like, yo, come on, man. Yeah. They sometimes, people see stuff that we may not see in ourselves at that moment. But the one thing that, when I hit you up, it was very motivational because, even, I think I'm a little older than you. But it was just like, yo, you told me, you got on my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm where I'm at the time when I'm talking to you. And you like, man, just put in 30 minutes a day. And even though you don't know that you flexing on me, or you don't not flexing on me, but you don't know that you like, you know what I'm saying, yo, man, get on your shit. But that was like, yo, I knew when you said that, I'm like, because then you told me how, you do the basketball camp thing. Tell us a little about like what's Riz outside of the rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounds like you have a active role, in the community. And stuff.
So like. I coach basketball. I coach at Cheektowaga Central, but I also like coach AAU basketball. Like I'm big in football. Like sports always been my life. Like so, like I will always give back to a kid when it comes to sports. Like if you want to learn something, and I know it, I will teach you.
Yo, you know what? And another thing that connects us because it's another habit you got that we have in common. And that's the goddamn casino, bro. I'm looking through the stories. I see you coming down from the casino, and sometimes I've been there just left the casino, but faithfully every Sunday, man. Trying to hope this ticket changed my life. You know what I'm saying?
I used to be killing the casino, bro. I still play with the casino here and there. I used to be killing that shit. Like I used to go on streaks like 3 days, 4 days, winning, just winning. So I slowed down. I'd be chilling more.
Cause you used to do weird bets, bro. You used to do like, you're not weird bets, but you would do the stuff I wouldn't mess with.
Nobody would even think
I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Because you would do college football. I said, hell no, I'm not doing that. These kids get out there.
Because my theory would be like, I don't want to focus on too much the same sport. So I go, like if it's, that middle season where every sport is being played, I'll go 2 college basketball games and 2 college football games, 2 NBA games, 2 NFL games, 1 baseball game. So now I got a 7-game, 8-game parlay, but shit, it's different games.
So it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Then I would see you hit, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you would just had the weirdest ticket. I'd be like, yo, what is up with dude? But you will come up sometimes, so I'd be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But
I used to most definitely be on that.
Off of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, I mean, what projects do you have coming up, or what plans do you have, as far as musically? I'm just talking musically now.
Musically, I'm about to drop Life of the Riz.
Life of the Riz?
Yeah, Life of the Riz. I got that mixtape coming out soon. Okay. I'm aiming for a date. I just don't know yet.
You just don't know yet?
I just don't know yet. I got all the music ready. Like all the music ready. I just don't know when I want to drop.
Yeah, music is all about timing too, you know what I'm saying? Like what another question I have, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause they just coming to me as we speak, like what really like trigger, like when you're making music, like where do you like, what's your mindset, like what I mean by what's your mindset is like some people need issues, or you know what I'm saying, like things in their life where they need problems to be able to step in the booth and make a song, or life got to be good for certain people. Like what realm do you have to be in to make your best quality of music?
Really, me, like as long as I'm being creative and like I'm being me, like if I'm not going in there as me, or if I'm not, cause I got the home studio, I write or I freestyle. Like I do any of those things. So
you gotta do it all.
So I have to be me. I can't go in there as like I'm about to try to make a song that sound like this. I have to go in there as like, yo, I'm about to just give my life, give something that I've been through. I just went through something, or know what I mean, cause everybody get writer's block, but when I'm in writer's block, I don't even. I push through my writer's block. Some people say, yo, I just step away, take some time, relax. I will literally force myself out of writer's block. I will, if I can't write a line, I'm making notes, like literally a line, because those lines are eventually become songs. I can start off a song, because just because I can't think of anything now, don't mean later on when I hear a beat, that beat might make me feel completely different than I felt yesterday. So.
Yo, I remember I came to because like I said, bro, for you to be, you like just on, on the outside looking in, you got a strong fan base, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I went, I came to I pulled up at one of your events, I think it was over there, that little, the Showplace Theater, was it on Bailey? And I'm like, yo, Riz, man, I ain't gonna be out here for too long. This is Bailey and Berkshire, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And being outside, and COVID just, ended. And when I went in there, it was kind of like, people from all different, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but when you came out, bro, again, it reassured me, like, yo, you was comfortable, bro. And I heard people yelling your name. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me go tap in, bro. I'm telling you, bro, because anybody will tell you about me, I got a hard ear on music, bro. And I don't like it if it ain't factual, or if it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, we from east side of Buffalo, so it's like, that's why I appreciate the Skeezes, and because Skeez don't never get out of his element. He's creative, he writes. That's why when you say, no, I know Skeez or whatever, I'm like, man, that was another, you know what I'm saying? So I'm always tapping in and checking for you, man. But anything else you want to like put out there? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got any like merchandise coming? Merch or anything?
I'll probably drop some merch for the mixtape.
For the mixtape, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I always think that's good. You know what I'm saying? Marketing, because not being in anybody's pocket. You know what I'm saying? Just on observation, just watching. A lot of the, you know what I'm saying, upcoming rappers, that's where they make their first real big bag off of merch. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, you definitely should, get into it, because I actually like the I don't know who did your cover art.
I met this girl on Instagram.
Word.
Yeah, she from New York City.
Word. That joint was raw. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it was tough, because it took 3 pictures that you had took, and then she put them in a collage, and she put like the little background in it.
I gave her that idea. I told her I just wanted like whatever I put, like basically them in the clouds and all that other stuff. Like, and then she went with her gift. Like, she killed that joint. I appreciate her for that one.
But before you get up out of here, bro, like, you got it. Like, man, what's the next thing? Because I know you was, before we was talking, you know what I'm saying, before we got on the joint, you was like, yo, I'm putting out a, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting out a single. You know what I'm saying? We gonna listen to the single, you know what I'm saying, once we finish. But, like, nah, I mean, what's the type, what's it called, and, like, I think, what you talking about on that?
I mean, I got a couple joints. I'm probably gonna pick between these 3. It's either gonna be this one joint called Sippin' Remy. That's featuring Mike Major.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna go with the joint Religiously Speaking, or I'm gonna go with
So you already got some stuff in the chamber already. It's just like
wait till you hear these shits, bro. Wait till you hear these shits, bro. Like, this is a whole different type of Riz. Like, Life of the Riz is crazy, because like the meaning of Life of the Riz is like, I came up with the name The Riz in like 2012, bro. So I really like it's like a whole different alter ego like type of shit with the Riz. Like, the Riz is a whole different person. Like, we'll be in the car, they'll be like, yo, who this go to? I'll be like, the Riz. So it's like me talking in third person about myself. So this mixtape is gonna be like me bigging up myself. And
hell yeah, we love to do that, yo.
But the Riz go crazy, bro. He is different, bro. He's the Riz.
It's a different. It's an alter ego.
It's a whole different person. It's a whole different person than Rizzle. Like, Rizzle already a cocky motherfucker. Like, I'm not cocky, but I'm just like, I play sports, bro. So like,
man, you come with the
team, bro. Like,
already.
So like, me hitting the stage, bro. I'm not nervous. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go out here and kill this shit. Like, they about to be like, yo, whoever this dude was, he was just fronting.
Yo.
So that's my thing. Like,
yo, you really is like that, though, because it's crazy. Because when you see the camera, you give me a pose real quick, then you keep, and not everybody can do that, Riz.
I grew up like dancing and shit, bro. So like, I always was into the camera.
Superstars just in your DNA, man.
Bro, as a young boy, bro, my mom had me around just like shit that just like school fun shit, talent shows, like parties. I'm always the center of attention in a party, bro. I was always just like, since a kid, I was just one of them niggas that just like to be around the limelight. So
ain't nothing wrong with that, Riz.
Yeah.
And I think you know what I'm saying. Like, it's not. I think the game is waiting on you. You know what I'm saying. And like I said, you definitely bring something different to the table. And again, one of my favorite. I said it earlier in the cast. One of my favorite things about you is you have it's a unique. Or you don't rap like you don't remind me of nobody neither, which is a good thing. And you humble. You know what I'm saying. That's always gonna be your key in the door. You know, sometimes that get crazy though, because like say for instance, and I'm not speaking bad on my dog, but sometimes my man Skis be so humble and he'll go into a room, right? And he'll just be quiet. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, nigga like me, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta worry about having no gas, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you is Jay Skis. Nigga, if you don't get, you know what I'm saying, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, like,
but you wanna know what's crazy? Cause like me and Skis, like we really like this, bro. Like, okay, like I call him right now, he gonna answer, like, bro, that's my man's. Like, we cool. So he always been one of them people to the point where like he always like he's not a talker, but when he do talk, he got so much knowledge to give you. So like it's like he might just come out of nowhere like, yo, bro, did you know in Africa somewhere that this and this happened? You'll be like, bro, I did not know that, but why do you even know this? Like, why does this come out your brain out of nowhere? So like, he one of them people, bro. Like, he's so smart and like, this shit was already mapped out for him. Like, I remember I met him at Villa. The man was like, bro, I don't know if I want to do this shit. I ain't fucking with this shit. This music shit ain't for me. I don't fuck with this shit. I'm like, bro, no. You not. I didn't even know him like that. He just let me hear all his mixtapes. I'm like, bro, you're crazy.
That sounds like Ski. That sounds like nice. Sounds about right.
You're nice, bro. And then shit, that COVID shit hit, and he was like, bro, my foot on the gas. I don't go fuck. Like,
man, no gas, no brakes.
And then shit, he really met Conway. Well, he already knew him, but he had that little situation.
They was always talk about getting in the studio, and then Conway finally, it finally happened. You know what I'm saying?
So that's like.
That's gonna be your story, dog.
That's like another reason why I go so hard too. Like seeing my mans really make it from me and him in the same situation. We both working at Villa with each other. He's my manager. I'm a full timer, about to be an assistant manager. COVID happened, but this nigga goes crazy and end up he on. So like it made me look back like, yo, I could do this shit. And me and his conversation, like, yo, he believe in me more than Danny. I be feeling like more than I believe in myself, bro. Sometimes because he be telling me like, bro, you good, bro. Just go with that shit.
Man, sometimes they say the only man holding you back is the man in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? So, but shit, Riz, man, we gonna do more. You know what I'm saying? Man, you more than welcome to pull up to any podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is really just, a show just to, so we can get to know you. You know what I'm saying? And I think, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like your knowledge on music. You know what I'm saying? Because after the podcast, I'll tell you some shit that you taught me that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, you know what I'm saying? But I gotta make it look good for TV. But shit, we got my man Riz in the building. You know what I'm saying? We still ain't got no date for the project. We gonna get him to get one by the next time he pull up, man. But
it might be already dropped by then, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm holding it.
But shit, you got anything you want to add before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. Just everybody go follow me on Instagram, Rizzle_Flexer7. See me on Facebook, Rizzle Williams. Twitter, Rizzle_3600. And just know that when it's my time and I kick the door, it's going to be on. Because I ain't letting up. I ain't letting up. You know what I mean? I got a lot of stuff planned out. But I know, I read a lot of affirmations, bro. So it come from mine. Everything is your subconscious. So, like, if you really put your mind to some shit and really, like, read it every day on your book, your affirmations, and don't do nothing else, and you really put your work into, you're going.
Man, I'm telling you, this dude, man, he damn near talking to me, and I'm supposed to be talking to him, but it's all good, though. It's the Don't Argue With Me podcast. We got Rizzle, man. Y'all be safe.
Shout out,
man.
Don't Argue.
Man, stay out the way, man. We gonna get with y'all later.